So, as you can see, gentlemen, we are in a very dangerous predicament. The Overlord is one of the most powerful beings in creation. To stop him, we must work together, or we all die.
Shadow Man, you said you can help us. So what's our first move?
First things first, we need to find out where the Overlord has made his fortress. Lucky for us, we now have a trail to follow, thanks to his meddling with this child.
This looks familiar. Interesting.
Oh, my sweet Daner. It's been such a lovely evening with you.
Well, my darling Anya, I wanted to make tonight a special occasion.
God, what a sexy voice he has.
Anya.
Who was that?
Anya. It's not real, not real. Wake up. Anya, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Question is, who are you and what the hell is going on?
You just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You just had to keep digging. I gave you what you wanted, and all you had to do was stay in your perfect fantasy. And I underestimated your power.
A mistake I will not be making again.
Now bear witness to the mighty power of my master, the Overlord.
Huh? What is this? What are you doing?
Do you have a firm grip on her?
Her power is overwhelming, but I've got her caught good. She's going nowhere. What? No. You can't. Don't lock me away in infinite darkness again. No!
All right, here we go! Just hold on a little longer, Anya.
Hey, are you alright? Shadow Man, say something!
Huh? Caleb? Richthofen?
Anya, is that really you?
Yeah. It's me, a crazy loon, say huh?
My God, what happened? And where is... Huh?
Hello there, gentlemen.
Shadow Man, what the hell happened in there?
Much has occurred, Van Clutter. It was tough and very taxing on Anya and myself. But I have good news. We now know the location of the Overlord.
Richthofen, if you're worried about me, snap.
Caleb, listen. It's been a rough 4 years for you. You've had to fight alone for so long. The stress of looking for your lost friends has changed you. Now that we're here, you need to remain calm. We're dealing with an entity with near unlimited power, and losing your temper could make things worse. Shadow Man, are you ready to teleport us?
Yes, let's do this.
My God, what kind of place is this? It's a barren wasteland.
Jesus Christ, it looks like one hell of a battle took place here. The ground looks scorched and the sky... Damn.
Oh, great. More sand.
Shadow Man, are those the ruins you've seen in your visions?
Yes, that's the place. Hurry now.
So, Shadow Man, how exactly did you escape the summoning key? I didn't think it was possible without outside help.
Well, Edward, if you haven't noticed, everything is wrong. You've read the Chronorium. You know none of this has ever happened in the numerous timelines that exist. Something triggered the summoning key to open. Thus, I was able to escape. I suspect that we will learn a great deal about what's been happening in this universe on this planet. But we must be very careful. The Overlord will no doubt have set a trap for us.
Yes, you may be right. But what's the end game? What does he want? And what has he been doing with Van Clutter's friends? I've been pondering so many scenarios. Do you think that maybe he may have Huh? What was that?
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What the fuck is that?
So, the Overlord sent you, did he? I see he still underestimates my abilities. This lesser being is mine to vanquish. The Overlord thinks he can get away with insulting me by sending this faceless freak to do what he himself is too afraid to deal with on his own. Now he will confront true terror, one he will never forget.
Holy shit. And I thought my power was intense. Dear God. This place looks ancient. What is this thing? It kind of looks like a cocoon.
This is the place where all the trouble began. Years ago, a group of hunters sealed away the vegan teacher. They tapped into dark ether energies that were once in abundance around this planet. Then, someone came. I can sense their pain. This individual was grieving and used something. It was some kind of artifact, very similar to the summoning key. Afterwards, it seems like the ground was scorched. I think whoever freed her met a grisly end.
Hey, look there. It looks like a Vered hat.
Wait, I know that hat. It belonged to Kid Carter. He's the one that released Vegan Teacher?
Is this the same Kid Carter that was a part of Sleepy Joe's chocolate chip family? Maybe after the death of Sleepy Joe, he came here to seek vengeance. Looks like it backfired on him.
Caleb. Caleb, over here.
What? No.
Daner. Oh, my sweet Daner. No.
Caleb, I'm sorry. If we had known sooner,
stumbling around in creepy American forest part of plan?
Relax, Nikolai. Richtofen said there was a big 115 explosion detected out here. Last thing we need is another freak bag outbreak, especially while he's across the world.
What a strange land. I sense the dead are not at peace. It cannot be coincidence that 115 has been detected here.
And what about talking ape Takeo found in alley?
All in good time, Nikolai. Right now, we need to make sure there's no portal or gateway or whatever the fuck Richtofen said to look out for.
What was that sound?
It didn't sound far. Let's go, hurry!
Does anyone else feel, a little queasy?
Yes, the air is different. Almost otherworldly.
Tread lightly, guys. We don't know what just popped in.
Look there, a purple glow.
What the? Who the fuck is that?
Hello, boys. We need to talk.
I can't believe they're gone. All those years of hoping and praying. And for what?
Anya, I know your pain, believe me. And I know it seems like the end, but you mustn't give up. We still need to stop the Overlord. But we do from here on. We do to honor their memories. They would want us to stop him and save the universe.
That's easier said than done, Richtofen. The gateway we found looked like it was already used. Who knows what the Overlord has brought from the dark ether? It's no stretch to say we are overwhelmingly outnumbered. And that's not even mentioning Van Clutter's mental state. He's lost everything.
God. Poor Caleb. I can only imagine what's going through his head right now.
We just need to give him his space. When he's ready to join us again, he'll come. I'm sure Caleb will be itching for payback. In the meantime, I think I'll do some research in the lab.
Hey, Doc. Missed us?
It's been a while. German.
Good to see you, Richtofen.
Well, Richtofen, we found out what's been happening in New England. And, we've got someone you're gonna want to talk to.
Hello there, Edvard. It's been a while.
Forgive my confusion, but you came from a timeline where the undead were non-existent? And everything they've ever known was sent to the dark ether?
That's the general consensus. Everything was locked away until the Nazis began experimenting in Morasko, Poland, opening a rift that led to the dark ether. From there, everything fell apart. But now something new has happened. Timelines seem to be bleeding into each other. It does explain how we are all here to some extent. That being said, we're concerned with what else has made its way into this universe. The Overlord managed to topple most power structures in the dark ether. Many gods were slain or made into slaves. This is why I'm here. And why he will soon join us. To set things right and eliminate the Overlord, we must combine our strengths and face his forces head on.
In all my years, never once did I think I would actually reunite with him as allies again. But, considering all of reality is at stake, I will do what I must.
Now, my friends, before V can face him, there are a few items we need to retrieve. These artifacts will be key in aiding us as V take on the Overlord. The catch is, none of these artifacts exist anymore. Meaning, we're going to have to travel through time to get them.
Oh, Shiza. How did I know you were going to say that?
Listen, everyone. We don't have much time. The Overlord is amassing his forces as V speak. If V want any chance of beating him, we need those artifacts ASAP. To do this, V will have to split up into 3 teams. There are 3 different points in time we need to travel to in order to get these items. I'm also aware that some of you lost a few close friends recently. If we succeed in finding what we seek, we may have the power to bring them back. But time is of the essence. V must act quickly before the Overlord finds out what V are up to.
Alright, so where do we need to go first? You know what they say. Every journey begins with a single step. So what's step 1?
Years ago, a being known as Sleepy Joe Vuss stalking someone named Special Agent Carter Sauce. On his birthday, Sleepy Joe had him cornered in a parking garage. At this point in time, Sleepy Joe had a shard of element 115. He used this piece to create his chocolate chip family, among other things. We need this shard, and I cannot overstate its vital importance. It will serve as the heart of the device we will be building. The question now is, who will be part of this first group?
Count me in. Sounds like this Sleepy Joe is a twisted egg roll in need of stomping.
I shall go as well. Who knows what kind of trouble we may encounter.
Anyone else? All right then. Well, you two better get ready, huh?
Caleb? Where have you been? We haven't seen you in months. What is...
I'm in. Let's fucking go.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
Now look, I'm aware that this is a Back to the Future stream, but I couldn't help it.
True. Those claws look pretty good.
Yep.
Hello, Furry McFly.
Furry McFly. Hey, you know
Marty,
what?
Or is it Marty McFurry?
Shit. You know what? That's a good question. That's a very good question. First of all, let me just say that was 14 minutes worth of intro.
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody's caught up on the story so far.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
And especially, I mean, look, I always say this at the end of every stream, but please stick around for the outro. That's where things are going to get really good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
Right.
That's your cue. Let's fucking go.
Greetings, fellow investigators. I'm your host, Special Agent Carter Sauce. Joining me, as always, are my fellow agents, Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
Let's fucking go.
And Special Agent Dinner, the Giraffe Slayer, Bobana.
Greetings, you 202 fellow agents.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I figured I'd bring that up right away because I've been monitoring our subscriber count, and just recently we crossed 200 to 202 subscribers. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Woo! Party streamer sound effect.
Party streamer.
Or party.
Hey, I mean, 202.
200 and counting.
It is. There you go.
200
and counting.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
hey, what's going on, J-Man?
There's our guy. Our big 80s guy.
Here's shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is the thing from...
Oh my god, she's good.
I mean, I was thinking the same thing. I hope we don't get flagged for that.
Well, we've had it in a previous video, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay, fair enough. Oh,
hey, you know what? To be fair, if you didn't watch any of the previous intros, you might be very confused as to why she's like that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But
if you haven't, you got some catching up to do.
Yeah. So, anyway, So here's what I told Caleb of Special Agent Spooky Clutter a few nights ago. So when we do the stream, I got some very special planned for when we do the greetings. And here it is. My Marty McFly cosplay. Well, half of it. Apparently I'm not wearing jeans right now, I'm wearing shorts right now. So
well, none of us want to see that. So just keep the camera panned up. All right.
Yeah, so I have a red shirt like I did. Yep. So does it look good though?
Man, you know what? Both of you guys have something Back to the Future themed, and I'm over here with the Wolverine claws.
Yep. And guess what I have with me for my costume?
Look at you go, a Walkman.
Wow. Show off.
So a short story. Yep.
Still wear a vest.
Wear a vest. Save your chest. So where I got this from, this was my long story short, grandmother was having an estate sale, and I was digging through her stuff, she said, whatever you find, you could keep or you could sell. And I just held on to these. I thought maybe I'll just sell these or sell these online. But then I thought, oh my God, this would be a perfect costume. So in 2020, my Marty McFly costume was okay. I just needed the shoes, though, the Nikes. And so now that I have a proper jacket and the proper clothing, all I need are the shoes. I have my skateboard that's under my bed. And next convention we go to, Marty McFly cosplay.
There you go.
But speaking of that, yep. And Dan,
the pastor is flexing.
Yeah.
That's what the Blu-rays came in.
Dope.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, so I got a question. What show are we in?
Yeah. It's a good thing you reminded me. Welcome to Special Agent Cardass's Magic Projector with, like I said, your host.
It's too late for the reintroduction.
Yeah. Well, better late than never. Am I right?
Carry on.
Yes. But anyway, so as the thumbnail or stated, or the link, we're watching one of the greatest trilogies in cinema history. That's up there with Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, the OG Star Wars and prequel trilogy. Fuck the sequel trilogy and fuck Disney.
Good man.
Yeah. We don't need to bring up the negativity. We're talking about the good shit this time.
Yep.
Leave the negative stuff to me.
Yep.
Can I just say how awesome the poster is? I'm not talking about all the inclusions of us. I'm just that photo of Marty, right?
Oh yes.
You know, just so iconic.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's so iconic. And you know what?
Oh my God.
You got a small one. And speaking of that, so you know how in previous streams I bitched about, Pepsi Man and how Special Agent Spooky Clutter has been giving me shit about Pepsi and all that shit. Well, just for this and in part 2, I am sort of breaking the treaty temporarily. It's a temporary treaty or truce. And I'm going to be drinking this shit because I couldn't find it in the glass bottle, okay?
Such a shame. You're really missing out.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't.
Any carbonated beverage is better in a glass bottle. By the way, this is just lip balm.
Ugh.
Yeah. They had it in Mountain Dew as well, so I figured, fuck it, give it a try. The selling point is just that they look like tiny bottles. I probably won't even use these. But
probably for the best.
My beverage of choice is something made by Coca-Cola.
But like I said, we're watching. Yeah. Oh. So like I said, we're watching Back to the Future. Now, this movie is, like I said, it's up there. It's up there with one of the greatest film trilogies ever. That doesn't deserve a fourth one or reboot or a fucking.
Well, I think what you should say instead of deserve, it doesn't need a sequel or a reboot. It's a nice. It's a nice trilogy, just right there as it is.
Yes. Indeed it is. You're probably wondering how I got into Back to the Future. So this is a personal story.
Miss hanging with you all. Jay, man, we got to get you back on the channel.
Yeah, man, we
do.
So
especially if we do more 80s stuff like this.
Yes, indeed.
And so
personal story.
Yeah, personal story. In 2006, when I was when it was summertime, I was leaving elementary school and starting middle school, or about to start middle school. Summer just came out, so summer started and school was out, and we were going back to California again in 2006. This was before everything, before it turned into California. We were I was at my grandmother's house watching ABC Family. Back then it was called ABC Family. Mm-hmm. And what popped up was this movie came up. It was called Back to the Future, and it had Michael J. Fox in it. I was a huge Michael J. Fox at the time. I mean, I'd known him from Homeward Bound and Stuart Little, and that was it. But when I saw this movie, it was like, my mom made the biggest mistake of introducing this movie to me before he went to California. So
mistake?
Because whenever when I was little, I had this knack of quoting movies and stuff because I'm autistic and I love quoting movies or saying things. So, damn it, I'm saying so a lot. Shit. Anyway, after watching this movie, after watching the first Back to the Future on TV, my mother told me there was a trilogy. I was like, oh, we need to watch that. And we went to Universal Studios Hollywood, where I rode the Back to the Future ride. The ride was fucking fun though. But my biggest pet peeve is fucking Universal Studios. I fucking hate them for what they did in the ride. They tore it down to replace it with The Simpsons. How fucking dare you?
That is kind of shitty.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Shitty. And after that, I watched Back to the Future Part 2. I watched Back to the Future Part 3, and it wouldn't be until like 2014, I think, when Kayla was my neighbor. Either it was 2012, 13, or 14, whatever those years. I introduced this movie to Caleb, and we had a fun time. Yeah, he'd never seen it before.
I'll add on to this. The very position with which I am sitting right now in my room is the very same position that I sat down to watch Back to the Future with him.
On physical media, which was on DVD.
Well, yeah, because Netflix wasn't as prevalent necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll give a little fun fact in the middle of this. When I first saw Michael J. Fox, I said, hey, that looks like Luke Skywalker.
I mean,
because of the hair.
Well,
face, hair.
Both of them encapsulate, if that's what I'm looking for, the perfect protagonist in any movie ever. Both of them. Both relatable in their own unique ways. And just, like you got Luke Skywalker who, he's strapped where he is and he just desires more. And Marty McFly is kind of a down on his luck type. Like, it's all there.
Both go on fantastical journeys.
And all throughout the course of a fucking great movie trilogy in both cases.
Yep.
Now I just want to point out what J-Man said there. Timeless. That's kind of funny and ironic at the same time. And great Scott. Well, no shit.
I had a Back to the Future skateboard as a kid. I cut out the newspaper advertisement of the Back to the Future poster when it opened in theaters.
Wow.
It's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and after I introduced Caleb to Back to the Future, it was then until October 21st, 2015, or a few days before, Cinemark was doing, they were doing a Back to the Future trilogy marathon on XD, on the big screen, because it was October 21st, 2015, the day Doc and Marty arrived in the future.
Right. That's
Yep.
right.
Once
in a lifetime opportunity, and we were able to see it. I remember because I actually got out of high school early that day just so we could make it. It started in the evening time. It was an entire trilogy all in one night. I remember being very tired the next morning, but it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. They had these special advertisements in the theater just for Back to the Future. They showed off the different Jaws trailers. Like, I mean, going to what? I think they did like Jaws 19 or something.
Yeah, Jaws 19.
They went that far. They showed a few other ones. I have to find the videos and post them.
And they showed the introduction of the hoverboard, which I'm still fucking pissed off about that shit. Also, I want to find the person who called those fucking abomination hoverboards. I want to find the person responsible and give them a fucking ass whipping or an ass chewing.
They're just fucking. They're segways.
Thank you.
I remember Black to the Future from Family Guy. Marty McSuperfly.
Hey, Isaac. Isaac Hayes.
Terminator was pretty great on the big screen and went Monday. That's awesome.
Ooh.
The original Terminator, I think, right? I think that's what you had put in the chat.
Hey.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'd like to do some movie theaters, like they let you watch whatever movie you want to. Like you can rent out a theater room. I want to try that out sometime. Like, have a camp. I don't know if they allow that, but it'd be cool to. That'd be cool though if you could.
Sort of like a lock-in or something.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch The Great Outdoors in a drive-in theater.
Oh yeah.
Just because you're outdoors.
And
very
like,
true.
Kind of like where that village had that fucking drive-in for Twisters that I told you guys about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and anyway, rude. Not to mention the rudest motherfucking usher ever encountered. I just wanted to fucking deck this guy. So when we were watching the first Back to the Future, I was quoting the movie, and this guy came in like, "Hey, you're gonna need to turn it down. Hey, some people are complaining you need to turn it down." I was like, dude, it's fucking Back to the Future. What's wrong with quoting it? It's not like they've seen it. It's not like they've never seen the movie.
Wait a minute.
People don't want to listen to you talk.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That happened when we watched Back to the Future? I don't remember that.
Yeah. We were watching the first Back to the Future, and we were at the part where where George McFly, like, they're at dinner, and he's talking about, like, it was at dinner with George McFly, and he's eating, like, a peanut brittle, and this usher tapped me on the shoulder saying, "Hey, some people are complaining, and you need to tone it down a bit." I'm like, I was meant to be like, "Fuck you, asshole."
I can't even remember that. That's weird.
I fucking remember that shit. I was about this close. I was this close to pushing him down the fucking stairs. I'm like telling him to fuck off.
No. You're 100% in the wrong. You are 100% in the wrong. You talk during a movie in a theater, I will fucking pour my drink all over you and kick you in the face.
Ooh,
Shut the fuck up in the theater.
I was quoting the movie. It's not like I was on the phone or anything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People did not pay their hard-earned money to listen to you yak. I don't care if you're quoting the movie. Shut up.
Oh, not to mention, when we saw that, we saw it with T-Con.
Let me ask you this: Does that sentiment extend to the pre-movie previews?
Yes.
Damn it.
Even then, just shut up. I mean, I've already dealt with enough mouth breathers in the theater as it is. Like, I'm at the point where my tolerance is at a -10.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And not to mention, Caleb was wearing a very interesting hat he got at one of our old stomping grounds. Where is that, Caleb?
Listen, it's buried somewhere. I have to find it. I'll have it ready for the next stream.
Okay. And before we dive in,
go to the future.
Yeah, you're funny.
You're fucking funny. And after
they set up the movie, lots of characters. They have to introduce classic show don't tell. Yeah,
I'm straight.
Pretty much. And it was and I think it was after Back to the Future, like after the trilogy. I think it was like in 2016, or I don't know when it was, but we went to a convention. It was up in Dallas, Fan Expo Dallas. They had a Back to the Future cast where you could do like photo ops and autographs and stuff. And we were supposed to do a photo op with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. But unfortunately, Michael J. Fox had to cancel due to health reasons, because it's Parkinson's. God rest. You know,
Right.
sad to hear that. So I have this picture from that convention. Wait.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Pop that baby out.
Yep. And so it has a picture of me, Special Agent Spooky Clutter, and T-Con, and one of our old buddies, Mr. E. Fett. Excuse me, Fett. Meeting the legendary Christopher Lloyd.
Hey, you mind putting it up closer to the camera for the rest of the world to see?
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's me on the left.
Wait, who are these other guys?
Well, one of them is my father. The other one is a guy that
Jason.
we met on. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's me. I'm the guy in the red plaid shirt. Not to mention, I'm holding. I
Who
have
are the other guys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who's the one in between them? I mean, I see Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah,
right.
That's T-Con. That's Mr. E. Fett, and that's me.
It's a guy we met online through PlayStation.
Yeah, through Star Wars Battlefront.
Lived in the same state.
Ah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun.
He was a cool guy. Shit, wait, there should be a date on this thing. Photo up. It was 2018. Fuck. Yeah, it was 2018 because I remember doing my Red Ranger costume. Well, it wasn't a Red Ranger. It was me wearing a plaid shirt, jeans. I had the communicator and the power morpher. That's when I met Amy Jo Johnson.
She was trying to be a pre-Red Ranger Red Ranger.
You know, before he morphs.
Great themes on friendship and how important confidence and believing in yourself can shape your whole life, told through George McFly's character. Yep. 100%.
And what else? Oh, and I just love how this movie is shown and played on Stranger Things season 3. If you haven't seen it, spoilers. Just if you have, you know.
Whatever.
But so
Stranger Things. I've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah. Like Stranger Things and Stranger Things, or the show Stranger Things, or these Stranger Things stranger than the show Stranger Things, and shut the fuck up.
That last bit.
Okay.
But without any slacking off, shall we start?
Yeah, 38 minutes into the stream, and we haven't even started the watch along yet. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm partially to blame.
To be fair, half of it is taken up by the opening segments.
Like I said, my fault.
People tune in for that.
Then
they'll probably tune out afterwards, but that's okay.
Make sure you come back for the outro.
Yes. Pretend it's a Marvel movie.
There you go.
So everybody at the zeros and black screen?
Yes.
All right. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1? You didn't say play.
You always say play.
Of course, play.
Those are the rules.
Shut up, my brain hurts.
Well, so does mine. I said it. How do you think I feel, Sergeant?
Steven Spielberg presents. Oh my god. Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Well,
maybe a little poltergeist activity?
Even that logo, just nothing short of iconic. Those clocks, the kinds you still see at your grandma's house.
Yeah.
Or stuff you see at a Goodwill.
Or your grandma's house.
True. Foreshadowing.
No kidding.
Or is it just symbolism? Okay, those are just disturbing clocks.
What,
especially the dog one.
Yeah. No.
Brown Mansion destroyed.
Don't agree with us, Carter. You know you got one.
What the cat? The Felix the cat? The Felix the cat clock? No, not really.
Oh, Burger King. Nice product placement there.
You know what's funny? I just had Burger King for lunch, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
The entire movie is iconic.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Power of Love.
I mean, there's also Back in Time.
Yeah.
Which I know they used in the fucking Supernatural episode when he's stuck in the time loop. Yeah, Noasia. The station sucks. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News?
Do I like Huey Lewis in the News?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. The early work was a little too new wave for my taste. But when sports came out in 83, I think they really came into their own, commercially and artistically.
Yeah, Alan Silvestri did this music. Fantastic job. Hey, Gene Kundi!
I need an amp like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Dean Kundi doing the cinematography explains a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, Alan Silvestri is up there with my favorite music composers.
The same way Dean Kundi is up there with my favorite cinematographers.
Oh,
ew!
Boo!
Talking about people we like in the industry, and then we have to see that fucking name come on screen.
Yeah, Jesus.
Anyways,
yeah, that's disgusting.
I was gonna say next to Dean Kundi, I'd have to go with Roger Deakins. He did No Country for Old Men.
Oh, okay. A movie I still haven't watched yet, by the way.
Can you imagine a speaker like
I thought we already established this. Hold on a second. Danner's over here freaking out. It's like
I don't remember that, but okay. I can't remember everything you have or haven't seen. Here we go.
That's true, but I mean, I thought you would remember that particular one since that's like your all-time favorite movie.
Well, it's in the top 5. It's always subject to change because last time when I posted my 50 favorites, I put Falling Down at number 1.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and all lists, even your best of all time, could change at one point. I mean, of course, that depends on impact. Like, holy fucking hell! Like,
I'm making it
would
easier
your favorite
for me.
movie be Predator?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure your favorite movie's not Predator?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't have a favorite movie. That's my answer. There is no number one in the sense of that puts it above everything else. Everything is on an equal playing field.
Rock and roll.
Fair, but I'm going to assume it's on that playing field.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course.
Top 5 at least.
For sure.
Hey, 115.
115. I appreciate that.
No, what's funny? He's actually from my neck of the woods.
That is funny.
Oh.
Just like it's funny when I found out that Ryan Reynolds is also Canadian.
Mind.
When did you find that out?
Right.
When did you find that out? Don't tell me it was recently. Oh my god. All his Canadian references, even in the first movie. Oh, Canada! We're talking about being from Regina.
To be fair, it's been a while since I've seen the first Deadpool.
He was in an episode of The X-Files.
Wow.
And then he died. Oh my god, this song is great.
Dude, it's fucking iconic. Can't believe they put this in there. And
now, I never skateboarded myself, but this movie at least makes it look tempting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's the Burger King right there. And a Toys R Us.
Yeah.
We still got them.
You know, I always wanted to try that, but I was too scared to do it.
Well, you can only do it in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're in Miami.
No, small town.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my hometown, you could fucking ride a lawnmower to a nice hat. You can ride a lawnmower to a bar.
That I can also buy.
Yeah. Also, that guy was wearing a Mountain Dew hat.
That's why I said nice hat.
Yep. Oh, hey. Quick fun fact you're about to see. Right there, it's actually nighttime outside because Michael J. Fox had to film this and Family Ties back to back.
Is it strange that this hallway here reminds me of the hallway from Nightmare on Elm Street?
I was thinking that too.
I don't know if it's supposed to be the same place, but
or maybe just schools in the 80s had that distinct look. I don't know.
Yeah. It'd be kind of funny if you saw Nancy walking behind them seeing freaking what's her name's body. It's like, oh no, shared universes.
Fuck, she's hot.
Kind of sucks they had to recast her.
I think they did a good job recasting her. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess. I mean, if I had to choose,
Claudia Wells or Elizabeth Shue.
Right.
Fair enough. But they had but the reason why she had to quit, she quit because of family obligations.
Yeah, dude. And this motherfucker.
Count Silvestri, Predator, The Delta Force, Forrest Gump, the Avengers films. Need I say more?
Stuart Little.
Yeah. Van Helsing.
Oh, what else? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Mac and Me.
You know, I really find it funny that they're playing
Grumpy Old Men
song, and yet Huey Lewis is right there disapproving. That's pretty funny.
With the fucking Dahmer bridge glasses. And fun fact, you know the blonde-haired bass player? That was actually Michael J. Fox's music guitar instructor, teaching him how to play.
We're just too darn loud. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You're supposed to play louder, you don't play at all. You dumbass. Nice name. Not.
Goldie.
But here's the other thing. I don't think I could see Claudia Wells doing the running into her future self scene nearly as good as Elizabeth Shue did in part 2. I think it has to do with that feint. Because she did almost the exact same feint in Adventures in Babysitting. If you haven't seen that movie.
Right.
But by the way, I'm about to point out a weird parallel.
Okay.
Parker, the name Parker. Her name's Jennifer Parker here. In Adventures in Babysitting, her name is Chris Parker.
Could they be cousins?
Maybe a descendant? There has to be some relation.
Shared universe?
Maybe
Multiverse?
a timeline where they just left Jennifer on the porch?
I don't know. Universe, multiverse, omni-fucking-verse.
Okay,
whichever way you slice it.
This is heavy. This is heavy, Doc. This is heavy.
Whichever way you slice it or spell it, I think what's important is that everything, for the most part, worked out. Though, of course, then I found out that Crispin Glover was only in this first movie. Everything else was...
What a crock of shit. You know what that makes me want to do?
Help
them find the corkscrew.
There you go, lady. Here's a quarter.
Filmed at the Universal backlot. Gremlins filmed at the same spot. He did Teen Wolf the same year as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Universal backlot one. I remember the little town here from Gremlins.
Yep. Also,
have you seen Teen Wolf?
I have.
Yep.
Nice.
I've seen the original movie. I've seen the MTV series. I have the entire MTV series on DVD.
Nice.
It's good-ish. I say good-ish.
I never seen the show. I've only seen the movie.
Let me put you this way.
American style? How did I never notice that?
Carry on.
Let me put it to you this way. Parts of the Teen Wolf series are good. The rest is identity politics, and that's all you need to know.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like 50-50. Overall, I enjoy the series. Though, I'd say if I could have a comparison, it's like Twilight, but better.
Yeah.
That's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, I guess. But, I say that because when people turn into werewolves in the show, it's not some big-ass CGI wolf.
Yeah, I'll take practical. Like this great makeup that totally makes them look older.
I bought it.
Oh.
Teen Wolf 2 was shitty. I think it was Jason Bateman's first role. I watched Teen Wolf 2. I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? Why did they have to Well, I know why they had to recast him, because he was busy with other shit.
How are you not in jail, dude? You were fucking drinking a beer and driving a car. You dumbass.
Hey, because he has some pool.
Yep. Think, McFly, think.
What I find really funny is that it seems that George McFly is stuck in the 50s.
You know what I think is funny? He looks
Falling
like he's
down?
gonna fuck it. Yeah. I was gonna set it up better than that, you jack.
You know what? Part of me wanted to hold my tongue, but I wasn't sure where you were going.
I was gonna say he looks like he's gonna shoot up a fast food restaurant just because they stopped serving breakfast.
God damn it. Yeah.
See, that was a better lead-in than just simply name dropping the movie.
You're right.
But then again,
I'll do you one. I'll do you another one. This guy right here looks like he's about 30 years early to down the hall on the left.
Down the hall by the pussy.
Really?
Say that,
to me,
but I decided not to.
To me, he looks like he wants to strangle anyone who tattles on him. Tattletale Strangler from SpongeBob. He voiced that character.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't as
It's hilarious. It's hilarious, though. Wait, cleats? Again, this living room set looks like something you'd find at your grandma's house. Everything in it. I know.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Peanut brittle.
Yeah.
It's in a deleted scene. Oh look, Diet Pepsi free.
Just says Diet Pepsi 1 calorie.
Yep. You know, Diet Pepsi came out before Diet Coke.
So you're saying that Pepsi beat him to the punch?
Kind of. Coke had Tab. That was their diet soda.
Adventures in Babysitting was filmed in Toronto.
Wow. So your neck of the woods, eh? I said, eh.
Hey, look, it's Velma.
Okay, I'm late.
Who do you think had the most convincing age makeup in this movie? Like between George, Mom, and fucking Biff.
Well,
I'll take George for 500.
Yeah. I'd say Mom's is by far the least convincing.
Yeah.
Looks kind of horrid, actually.
Yeah. Especially since Leah Thompson's pretty good looking in this movie.
Yeah. Well, here was this before or after she fucked Howard?
What?
Was this before or after she fucked the doctor?
We don't talk about that.
I've never even seen that.
You don't want to see that. That might be the worst thing George Lucas himself made.
And with that, I will take your word on it.
But then again, I haven't seen American Graffiti.
Whoa.
Neither have I.
How's the Pepsi?
Oh, holy shit. This tastes a lot different. Shut up. I am not converted yet. You will not convert me yet.
Convert you? Dude, I haven't touched a Pepsi in almost 3 years. I don't want to hear anything from you about
you saw what I did, or at least what I said I did, where I took that picture of a Coke and a Pepsi right together. I was actually going like this. Take a bite of my sandwich. I'd be sipping both Coke and Pepsi simultaneously between my sandwich bites.
Well, you do that, and I will just do the more insane thing and just mix them together.
I did mix them together after that. Once I was halfway done, both of them, I decided, fuck it, I'll mix them together. And then it's just cola to me. It's not Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola. It's just cola.
Pepsi for TV game.
You have any idea how bad I think I should have just fucking reenacted that while I was on vacation? Because I could have. Very easily. Like, I mean, I was bored. I could have done whatever I want, and I didn't even think to do that. Just to be some weird clip you would incorporate into the fucking opening. I mean, granted, I could still do that no matter what. I'm just saying.
Maybe give it a try. Do a little experimenting.
All right.
I did it once with Hollow Scream, but then I realized that as far as scheduling is concerned, it was very inconvenient. So thankfully, the technology of voice AI came into being, and well, the rest, as they say, is history.
That's true.
Now, there's a lot more freedom that I can do with voice AI stuff, as you've already seen.
That's true.
That is one shaggy dog.
Not like the movie The Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen.
Oh my God. Don't remind me.
No.
Coke is better than Pepsi. Yeah, well, Dr. Pepper is my favorite, so suck it.
Mm-hmm. I think I like 7-Up more than Sprite.
I can sympathize with that.
Yeah.
I found it to be limier.
I can live with that. One of the greatest cars in cinema history.
One of the greatest time machines in history. I don't know what the hell the Avengers were doing with those time wrist shits.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the second best time machine we'll ever see in a movie is the phone booth from Bill and Ted. You fucker.
No, I have seen it. I have seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm just going to partially disagree and say that the TARDIS from Doctor Who is more iconic.
Yeah, we're talking movies here.
Fair enough. I mean, there is a Doctor Who movie, but it's not the franchise is not known for its movie. It's known for it being a TV series. But if we're talking,
running, apparently,
yeah, you could say that theoretically. Though I don't know what's being playing these days. It keeps on calling itself Doctor Who, but it feels like it's the farthest thing from. Despite the fact that the showrunner that initially resurrected the damn series in 2005 came back, bringing back some of the most beloved doctors, and then simultaneously destroying it all in the span of one series.
When we're talking about time travel, I don't think anything does it as good as this movie, though. Just because how detailed everything is. I mean, even if it does require suspension of disbelief, the fact that it takes so much time for them to well, maybe theoretically it'd be time to explain, but they're able to get through it enough for you to just kind of go, okay, it makes sense. I mean, I may not fully understand it, but I'm still following you.
I think the only thing that rivals it would be Terminator. Because with that one, they don't really go into the details of the time travel. That's the thing. They're very
right.
It's very
but they are coming from the future, though. This is supposed to be set in at least their present day. That's So I think maybe given the age that this movie's supposed to be in, you would probably need to explain it a lot more for the youngsters out there.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. It's just my thing is that I don't know, man. This came out in '85. Terminator came out 1 year prior. I guess there was a certain like surge in time travel, the ideas of time travel. I don't know. I mean, look, Terminator and Back to the Future are both very different as far as their narratives and even the themes. You know, like you're not going to show 1984 Terminator to a family. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, this is much more lighthearted. I mean, it has its serious tones for sure. It's just when you compare it to Terminator, you know, one of them is much more bleak. This one's a lot more fun. But they're both iconic. They both have legacies, even if one of them has more of a tarnished legacy because of its sequels. Back to the Future doesn't have that problem, and I pray that it never does. I pray I pray that some idiot doesn't decide to remake Back to the Future. See, because they're not going to do a legacy sequel.
No,
they're not. At this point, it's too late, I think. I mean, yeah, you have most of the actors still alive, so you could theoretically do a legacy sequel, but they shouldn't. Just like, I mean, look, if the past decade plus of cinema has taught us anything, is that you really need to leave legacy sequels alone. You have a few good ones sprinkled in. Top Gun Maverick. Why am I blanking on the other one? Fuck, I'm blanking on the... I didn't watch Twister, so I can't say.
Fuck out!
I can't believe I'm blanking out. There was another one. Oh, I guess you could throw in Ghostbusters Afterlife to some extent. The newest Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, was all right. You know, I'm looking specifically at legacy sequels that didn't disrespect the franchise that they're in.
Just didn't tarnish it.
That's a better word, tarnish. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's just, that being said, that with all that said, don't touch Back to the Future. You leave that nice trilogy alone in its 1980s bubble where it belongs, that we can all go back to in our movie libraries and, you know, pick it out and say, hey, you know what? Let's go Back to the Future.
It is lightning in a bottle.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, particularly this one. Like, that's not to knock part 2 or 3 one bit. It's just neither of them, as great as they are, top this one at all.
Yeah.
Even if it does have even if part 2 has probably my favorite sequence in the whole trilogy, the future itself. 2015, I guess it is.
We're all laughing, eh?
Yep.
I know.
2020 freaking 4, and we still don't have hoverboards.
Yeah.
Or a Pepsi Perfect.
Oh, god damn it.
Nice ass bottles.
Well, you know what's funny though? Like, they're not there anymore because I guess Coca-Cola now runs a monopoly on the fucking shopping mall here. But the Pepsi vending machines they had kind of reminded me of the fucking thing that the Pepsi Perfect comes in, because it, like, you know, drops Pepsi into the little cup thing, drops it into the little door, and then the door opens by itself.
Right.
It's like, kind of reminds me of the whole Pepsi Perfect dispenser from Back to the Future Part 2.
Too bad the bottles suck ass.
I know.
Yeah. I don't understand how the hell do you drink it? Is there like a straw in there or something?
I'm pretty sure you just twist the cap off.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper is good. Yes, sir,
Yes,
J-Man.
it
Indeed it is.
The best. Besides Mountain Dew. Oh, speaking of Dr. Pepper, when I was at my younger brother's place, he had strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, God. How did that go?
It wasn't horrible, but I don't care to drink it anymore.
Fair enough.
I'll just keep it
Breeding
that way.
pine trees? Okay. Ow.
The same way you breed dogs.
How do you... Also, dude, can you imagine... I can't believe that the original concept of the time machine was shaped like an old-fashioned 50s fridge.
Yeah, I don't think that would have went over as well.
Yeah.
And did
It's
you
like
know?
it's like getting inside a fridge when a nuclear bomb goes off.
Listen, as much as I defend that movie, I can't get over that.
Fair enough. At least we can agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that the scene where it's Indy getting nuked in the fridge was the original way that Marty was supposed to get back to the future via fridge-style time machine? They were going to a nuclear atomic bomb testing site. That's how he had to go back to
Thank
the future
fucking
originally.
God he didn't.
I
Yeah,
know,
that
right?
would have. I guess we know what inspired Steven Spielberg to film that sequence in Crystal Skull.
It's like, gosh. Oh, but I still like the idea of that. Hey George, what do you think? Well, I mean, maybe we can work it into the next Indiana Jones movie or something. Again, it's like poetry, still at that rhyme.
Bullshit! He would be dead! He would be so dead!
Yep. I can't believe that Eric Stoltz I think it was Eric Stoltz was originally they replaced him with this guy.
This guy.
How well that would have.
This guy. Come on. This guy. Michael
That's
J.
awesome
Fox.
guy. He's awesome. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Michael J.
I haven't
He's
watched
awesome.
the behind the scenes making of this movie, but I kind of want to now because I want to know how much of Eric Stoltz was actually filmed before they switched over.
Yep.
I know Eric Stoltz was really into Leah Thompson.
Yep. And another thing, that Marty's character was originally going to be a video pirate. Was a video pirate, and that's how he funded Doc's experiments and stuff. And it's Einstein the dog was actually going to be a chimp.
I thought you were about to say it was going to be a cat. I would have started laughing.
Nope.
I guess it would have been a funny joke calling a monkey Einstein.
Yeah.
Was the evolution joke or something? I don't know.
Yeah. How did they find you? Check out that big sun on the side of your truck.
Who do you think? The Arabs!
Holy
the hippies.
Shit.
Hey, you know what? That's true. They were driving a goddamn Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a revolver. I guess that's a hint of where we were going in the third film, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Colt Peacemaker. Kalishnikov.
Well, that's smart. Oh, shit.
I wish he was still able to at least do voice acting like he did when he had to retire from live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Stuart Little or Atlantis.
Yeah. So you know that in some stills during the chase, you could see Eric Stoltz driving.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Yep. Shit.
I think that they made the right decision, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention Thomas F. Wilson was about to knock the shit out of him because the scene in the cafeteria where they're about to fight.
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz was pushing Thomas F. Wilson too hard to a point where, yeah, you better do something with him because I'm about to knock his ass out.
Gave him some motivation for the character.
Yep.
And here comes that song.
RPG 7. Oh shit! Holy shit! All right, let's see. Bastards can do 9.
Bastard 9. You can still shoot the damn thing.
Oh, but he's going too fast. At least he's not on a skateboard with a blow-up doll.
Fair enough.
Whoa!
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Even the time travel effect just being so simple is so damn effective.
Yeah. Of course, this freaking hillbilly family. Oh, that's right. They didn't have flashlights. Boy, this is
Welcome to the
1955.
50s. Oh my god. It's the crazy grandpa from Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, shit.
You better run for your life!
Tales from Space. Space zombies from Pluto.
I love that comic, by the way.
Yeah.
There's something just aesthetically pleasing about 1950s science fiction.
Yeah.
Can't explain it. Danner, here are my top 10 films: Rocky, First Blood, Terminator, Predator, Aliens, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Master and Commander, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Psycho, and The Thing.
Wow.
Damn. It's quite the list.
Sorry about your barn.
Listen, Family Guy ruined number 7 on your list for me, Dan or J-Man. Family Guy said it was one of their gags. It was like, we now return to Masturbator and Commander.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid.
Leave it to the leprechaun to rip that off later in life.
Right?
You shot your own mailbox.
Yeah, Twin
Mr.
Pines Ranch.
Peabody.
Now that area alone looks like something that you should go storm chasing in.
Oh, that area actually reminds me of I went up to Colorado.
Mm.
Yep.
The mountain range, long ass roads.
It appears we found Marty's future home. You know that patch of land still exists?
Yeah, I saw some photos from fans. Personally, I'm surprised that they haven't built it up. You know, started carving up the earth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The fuck is your problem, lady?
I never understood this. I don't know why she started panicking like that.
Me neither.
Aren't you?
Is it just the hazmat suit?
Possibly. Oh. Car won't start cliche.
This makes sense. Plutonium.
I mean, this thing did just go back to the past.
Yeah, but shouldn't it still run, though, even if you're not using the time circuits?
Well, maybe because of the whole time travel thing, it kind of drained everything else.
Yeah.
True.
You have to imagine that this thing was built by one man, meaning that there's bound to be some, flaws in the systems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe some of the time travel drains the freaking gas. Evaporates it, I don't know.
Gotta stop calling it gas. It's not gas. It's plutonium.
Hey.
Well, I'm talking about the gas in the car.
Ronald Reagan, the actor? He's president?
But Peter, you're the one from... Oh, forget it.
I like this version of Mr. Sandman.
See, when I think of this song, I think of Halloween 2.
Or H2O.
Just
because of the opening. The opening, at least. You got to admit, the opening of that movie was solid.
You know, the one thing...
It felt atmospheric and more like Halloween and less like Scream.
I guess, to an extent. Actually, you want to know a fun fact? So, the guy who was voicing Dr. Loomis in that opening was actually was Tom Kane, the guy who played as Yoda in the Clone Wars animated series. He played as Takio in COD Zombies.
That guy's done a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Tom Kane.
Yeah, I hope his throat gets better.
Yeah, it sucks that he had to retire from acting because of that stroke. Fucking sucks.
He also voiced Jedi Master Sindralig.
That's true. I like how everybody looks like they're from a 1950s noir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1930s, or yeah.
Oh, yeah, 30s too.
Hey, public telephone.
If we're even going to keep talking about how influential this movie is, take, for instance, that episode where Castiel sends fucking Dean back in time. Sitting in a diner right next to his dad. Even the shot where he looks at him is similar.
Yes. Especially with the flip phone.
Except John Winchester was a complete pretty boy. Unlike George here.
He's a boob. They said Eric Stoltz just didn't have the comedic chemistry with Christopher Lloyd. Sometimes this happens when they start shooting a film. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Line's busy.
Busy my ass. He's just not answering the phone.
Hey, tearing out a phone page.
Terminator.
Yeah. How about a knuckle sandwich?
A tab.
Sugar. All right. Yeah, coffee.
It'll work.
Eh? Dude, I can't believe Billy Zane was in this movie.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Yeah.
What?
His nickname was Matchstick.
My favorite insult.
He looks like a greaser.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason why they call him Matchstick is because he had a fucking matchstick in his mouth like a toothpick.
I don't know, Card. I think I've seen you do that once or twice.
No, it's funny. I almost enjoy Griff slightly more than Biff.
I can understand that.
Just because of how stupidly over the top he is, and how often I quote Griff. Batter up!
Hey.
Wait, was this before or after Final Chapter? I can't remember.
80
after,
80,
right?
After, yes. 80, because Final Chapter was in 84.
Right, yeah. This was 85.
And this was 85.
So what you're saying is...
But maybe
George,
I could be wrong, but maybe it's just because I think maybe they shot this before. Maybe it's just me. It's because he looks younger here than he does in Friday Part 4.
True. You know, you could say that George McFly had to die at the hands of Jason Voorhees in order to go to the future. Or, you know, maybe universe, multiverse, fucking verse. Back to the Future Part 3 states the car runs on gas. It always has.
Yeah.
Yeah. It runs on gas.
It's the time travel function that relies on plutonium. That's why.
And then later on it relies on Mr. Fusion.
Right.
Hey, Dad, George. Hey, you with the bike.
I think that if all of us went back to the 1950s, they'd call us like loonies or heretics or troubled youth for all of our tastes in pop culture.
Who fucking knows at this
Who
point?
gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? What the fuck?
Well,
is
if
he
you're stuck
doing?
in the 1950s, I think you would.
Yeah. It's a peeping Tom.
Sorry, perv. He's a peeping Tom. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Ow.
Oh, that head hit at the
I
end
know.
there.
I know. You just feel that.
Oh, this is going to get awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little too awkward.
Hey, you know what? It got worse when College Humor did this.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember when College Humor did their Back to the Future skit?
I don't think I do.
I'll have to find it.
This, I think this recurring scene in all these movies is the one I always remembered the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. No.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to disappear, why as well bang my mom? Hey, wait up, Lorraine!
Hey, shut us! Shut up! God damn it, you silly fuck!
I don't want to play Pepsi Man.
Okay. Just ignore what Carter just said as best you can.
I don't know if I
I'm in a
can.
picture.
Carter, I need you to zip it with the references. He was in Critters as well. Nice.
Just thinking about that would just be the worst thing.
What? Finding
In
a younger
history.
version of your mom and having her into you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I do. You're too fucking close. Why are you so close? With pleasure.
Gladly.
I don't know. I think that some of us would actually enjoy having a woman be into us in that way, just as long as that woman wasn't, related to us.
Exactly.
She can't stop staring at him. Jeez.
Oh, look. Remember when TVs had antennae?
Yeah, I remember. They were all bugged.
Oh, speaking of adventures in babysitting, the kid!
The one with the raccoon hat?
The little girl.
Oh.
She was... Fucking forget what her name was in that movie. J-Man, if you're still here, you want to remind me what her name was in that movie? She was like the Thor super fan in that movie.
Huh.
But as her brother would say, Thor's a homo.
Now, are we talking about Hemsworth Thor or...
Well, in the case of that movie, it'd be fucking Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, God. Never mind.
He looked a lot different in that movie, let me tell you.
Wait a minute. Oh, God. What was his name? Hold on. I gotta find... what was it?
Hey, I've seen this one. I've seen this. This is a classic. You know, that's what we all say when we watch this movie.
Yeah.
I've seen this. This is a classic.
What do you mean it's classic? It's brand.
When you're older.
It's brand new.
Um,
So when I think of pre-2000s Thor, I think of the Incredible Hulk Returns movie with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. That Thor played by Eric Allen Kramer. That's who I was thinking of. There was this this TV show on Disney called Good Luck Charlie. I used to watch that when I was a bit
who the
younger.
hell is John F. Kennedy?
Well, you know what I find funny, though? Talking about Vincent D'Onofrio supposedly being Thor.
Gotta go, guys. Have a great stream. Hey, J-Man, thanks for sticking around, buddy. You have a good one.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, back to Vincent D'Onofrio being Thor in Adventures in Babysitting. It's funny because in that movie, he looks very tall, and of course, he's pretty, like he's got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That movie came out the same year as Full Metal Jacket.
Wow.
So, yeah, same year he plays the pudgy Private Pile.
Wow. Too late.
Yep, too late.
Well, the question is, does Daddy actually disown her?
Lorraine, if you ever flirt with someone who might actually be your son from the future, I'll disown you.
Dude, I love that.
I'll definitely be disowning you. And no,
dude, I love
these backsies.
Nice house.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You know, that's a real house in life. It's I forgot what it was called.
Is it not the Brown residence?
Oh, what the? Hey, Doc. Don't say a word.
Oh my God, the dog is so much smaller.
It's Copernicus.
Which he renamed to Einstein.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
No!
Ugh.
Do you know what this means? I live at the Brown residence. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, all right. Look at my driver's license. Expires 1987. Look, I'm a birthday for crying out loud.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Right.
Look.
Oh, her name. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that right away.
Ronald
Reagan.
Oh, and fun fact, personal story. My dad actually met Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have a picture of them.
Nancy and I are still looking for the other half of my head.
Where's the head?
Flux capacitor.
Also,
it's at that point.
Hey, does this?
It is.
Hey, okay, tell me, does this look like something you see out of a start of a horror movie or something?
I think that was the idea.
Yeah. Also, I'm wondering how did he How the hell did he get those branches to cover the thing? Was there an axe nearby or something, or did he just rip them off?
He probably ripped them off.
Yeah,
Of course.
flux capacitor.
Now,
Bet
I
your
actually
ass
got
it
to
works.
sit in that replica of the DeLorean, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the convention a couple times.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Carter did the same thing.
Yeah, except I was riding on the hoverboard.
And I had my Wolverine claws out.
Mm.
And it's funny because Wolverine also participated in a time travel journey with Days of Future Past. Except in that movie, they used the plot of Terminator Judgment Day instead of Back to the Future.
And it was all caused by a mental patient.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Playing mind games, and well, looks like that individual played mind games of her own. Notice when I said her own. Such a shame, though. You know, I've seen that. I've seen where you have like really attractive women that just get completely destroyed, and turn themselves into dudes or try to look like a dude, and it's just like,
What the hell is a chicken? Chicken what?
you know what? That I have that statement, but people tell me, what the hell is a gigabyte?
Well, no, I don't think it is.
What does that matter? Save the clock tower.
Wait, what did you just say? Oh, we do now.
Oh. You see that, Danner? What Carter just did? That's what he does at every movie. So, we ever go to the theater with you, I'll have to be the one sitting in the middle. Because if I don't, you're going to be slapping him every 5 seconds.
I carry a knife, you know.
I mean, you can still
start
slap
screaming.
You can still slap him with a knife. You know, beep. Wait, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Shh. I was about to spoil something.
Man, I could just grip the knife. Just keep the blade in, grip the knife. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Now hold still, dumbass.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Hey, his head's gone. It's like it's been a race.
That's a horrible fucking shirt.
There wasn't a giraffe on it.
You know, I was going to say it's a horrible thought. The idea that you're stuck in 1955 and you're slowly being erased from history.
Yeah.
We've got all them Betsy bikes. You know
Yeah,
what's funny?
Stingrays.
It's funny because at my work I have a couple of those over there.
That's him.
Maybe you were adopted.
No. Strickland. Jeez. He says, that guy ever have any hair?
What? How does him having that stupid ass freaking piece of paper on his back make him a slacker?
It makes him a victim.
Yeah, me a car. Florence Nightingale.
So what you're saying is I had to go to a hospital so I can have a girlfriend?
Oh.
Maybe.
Calvin.
Ugh.
Calm down there.
But why?
She just...
They're
just
fine, thanks.
Well, let's see. Who's dressing better here, right? You're tardy? You're tardy, more like you're retarded.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is heavy.
Might as well be, right?
Yeah.
Good question.
Nothing. Nothing. Be there or be square. That's where Danner got it from. Am I right?
Maybe. But it has a meaning.
But of course.
Because if you're not there and you're square, it's because you're not around.
Huh. Funny. It's like I'm writing my own story.
Sure.
Yeah, they're both creatives. One does stories, the other does music. Oh, great. Easier said than done, right, gentlemen?
Right, I guess.
Like, oh.
John F. Kennedy. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey. Hey,
You know
sorry
what's
about that.
funny? He just pulled him up like that.
Yeah. Shut up, bunghole. I mean, he is calling him Butthead after all.
Hmm.
It's leave, you dumbass.
It's leave. Make like a tree and leave. You sound like a damn fool when you say that.
And he's gone.
You know what's funny? This This that lunchroom reminded me of the lunchroom from the It miniseries.
Oh yeah.
Both that take place in the 50s.
Right.
Hey, is it me or does the neighborhood? Does that look like something out of Halloween?
Well, this was in California, so yeah.
Science fiction.
Fine. I'll have to dial up some alien friends I know. They love probing.
Yep.
Hey, it looks like a pretty cool little robot thing there.
Hey.
Technology. Van Halen.
Hey.
What? Well, goddamn.
Jesus Christ. Darth Vader from Planet Vulcan.
I think all the nerds were shitting their pants in anger.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your pants on. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
Wow.
Thanks. Darth Vader. Darth Vader came from a planet Vulcan.
Jesus, George.
You know, there's something just like aesthetically pleasing about drinking a cola from a bottle, a glass bottle.
Mm-hmm. It just looks so fresh.
Classic.
Especially when that's what the Pepsi logo used to look like.
Now these days it's just generic print.
And it's slightly... the current one's slightly better than the last one.
That's true. It was nice not having a Pepsi logo that looked like the Obama symbol.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I wonder if this is what diners in the 50s looked like for real, like after school. I'm pretty sure it did.
Maybe. Well, if you remember, Crystal
Hey,
Skull had a similar setup.
Yep. Yeah, except that was a university.
Same difference. Small town, university. I'm your density.
What? Yeah, I'm George McFly. I go to school with you.
Uh-oh.
I mean...
Cock blocker alert!
Offense, smash interference, repeat first down. Oh, God damn it.
Well. Oh, I have 5.
Yeah. Actually, I have 10. 5 and 10.
Huh. You're a lot bigger in person.
Oh, by the way, fun fact. Do you know that part when Marty punches him? That was Eric Stoltz.
Oh.
Hey, Allstate.
Why? You broke it.
No, I just made it better.
Oh, look at him go.
Why does it seem so familiar? I love old man Biff.
Right.
What's that thing he's on? It's a board with wheels. He's an absolute dream. No, don't ruin the car. Ah.
Not the truck.
Whoa.
Oh, I hate bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, shit. Sorry, ladies.
Oh.
Good luck, dude.
No. This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
Or it's going to stink more.
That is great. It's always got to be shit. Even Aladdin did that.
Yeah. Hey, well, what can I say? Who's the butthead now?
Huh.
Guess you're. There you go. Thanks a lot, kid. Or, well, there you go. Eat shit, buddy. Stalker much?
Yeah. He's supposed to be in your womb in a few years.
Awkward.
I know. I didn't write the movie. I almost wish this was just a shot of Pepsi.
That would be very funny.
Hey, Doc. Oh. No, it's fine.
Ha, Pepsi.
Huh.
Figured I at least let him make some kind of appearance.
You know, given all the product placement in this movie.
It's true.
Pepsi Man.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about the craftsmanship of this novel, even if it's like not up to scale?
I mean, I think it's
like
fine.
it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I dig it. You might say it's a
nice fucking model.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, Caleb, there's a moment I want to ask you. Hold on. There's a scene coming up I want to ask you.
Okay. Throw it.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Huh.
Doc Brown making this face. Do you know what do you know what he fucking looks like when he made that face?
What?
He looked like the fucking Pentagon thief.
He's got the right goggles for it.
Yeah, and the hair, and the jacket, and the way he made that face, though. Does he?
Yes, it does.
The fuck?
She said, "Piss off." That's what she said.
Dude, who the fuck is knocking out? Who the fuck is that knocking on my door? Shit! Come on, hurry!
Yo, you want to see something?
The fuck?
Okay, then.
Lorraine, what are you doing? Creepy, dude.
Well, you see, if it's not your mom, but a really attractive single woman, then her stalking may not bother you as much. Just as long as she's not like a serial killer, you know?
Yeah, she might be.
Maybe. Well, if you weren't my mom, then I'd say yes, but... That's sexist. Ableist. Patriarchal.
Shut up. You're giving them ideas.
Too late. They've already done it. That's why I'm referencing it now. Well, you have to imagine there is some prick in the world who watched that scene and thought pretty much everything I just said and said, yep, that's how it works. Or close enough to it. You know?
Right.
You sound like you're promoting a Disney Star Wars show with all those buzzwords. That's just shitty. Well, I'm not promoting jack shit. I'm just stating what is in our current climate.
I mean,
the use of those words is starting to remind me of that promotion for fucking The Acolyte. Star Wars has always been so patriarchal. Yes, yes. You know, that shit.
Yeah, cringy. Just like
Extremely.
The Acolyte itself.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I swear. You know what's funny? Marty's being so selfless here, but also understanding that his own existence is in danger. But I like the selflessness aspect because he's willing to make himself look like a complete bastard just so mom and dad can get together. It's like the lengths he's willing to go.
I mean, it is self-preservation.
It is. I'm sure there will be much better ways to do it. I don't know. But he's taken the most extreme route possible.
I mean, really, what would you do if you went back in time to get yourself out of a situation where your mother is flirting with you?
Well, I don't think that would be happening because I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. This scene. Okay, can we talk about this scene alone?
What, the bonding?
Yeah,
the
the
nice,
bonding.
tranquil music and.
Yeah, with Doc knowing, like him knowing his fate. It. Like.
It could. Thing is, the future's already been changed.
Mm-hmm.
Been changed several times at this point.
Indeed.
That's the thing about time travel. The thing is that by you going back in time, you're already changing things. Like, let's say, for example, you go to a gas station 10 years ago, and you pick out a Dr. Pepper. Well, that Dr. Pepper was originally going to be for somebody else. And now that it's not, something's going to happen. It's like a very tedious butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, right?
All right.
Yeah, I got a permit.
What kind of permit are you supposed to get for something like that?
Marvin burying the Starlighters.
I dig it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess
I should ask the obvious question. If you could travel back to live in a decade for, let's say, a week, which decade would you choose?
Fucking 90s.
80s.
Yeah. I would have, even though I had a childhood in the 90s, I'm going to have to go with the 80s. Because the 80s is like the golden age of pop culture.
It is. You have the rise of a lot of popular things that we still enjoy to this day. I mean, you have entire franchises that are running strong in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
Some of the
think,
greatest
look at it
movies
this way.
of all time came out that year.
Look at it this way. 87, you got Predator to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, 86 or 85? Oh, it was 86 for Aliens.
Yeah.
Then, at the very end, 1989, you get Tim Burton's Batman.
That's true. Thank you.
What a thing to look forward to.
So this spit take right here? Sorry.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
And how about some horror movies like 1980, The Shining,
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th,
The Thing.
The Thing, yeah. I mean, there's a lot.
I know. E.T.
My only thing is, if you're going to go back to live in the 80s for a week, make sure you have a lot of cash with you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or better yet,
well, a decent amount because of the economy.
That's what I mean. Get a lot of cash with you.
I mean, if you have $500, you're probably rich.
Maybe. But just in case, I like to being, let's say 2,000 just to be safe.
Okay.
Or what I would
overkill, yes. That being said, I'd rather have that extra cash and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
So basically, like taking a condom if you go out.
Exactly.
Or what I would do, before I would go back, I would go back to the certain date of the week, figure out the winning team, and make some money off of that.
How original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, earlier, you know the scene where Marty did a spit take?
Yeah.
There was actual alcohol in there, so that was a legit spit take.
Yeah, that'd probably be me.
And this is where I vomit.
Ew.
Huh, that's what Leia should have said in Empire Strikes Back. Speaking of things you would have to look forward to in the 80s, Empire Strikes Back. Just imagine that. You go back to 1980 with your knowledge, like, of course you know the Empire Strikes Back. You get to sit there in the theater on opening night, and you get to see everyone's reaction when Vader says, "No, I am your father."
That's very true.
I will imagine that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And Biff just said, "I'll be right back."
Dude, I don't understand how the hell he did not get after he got his ass kicked. I don't understand how the hell he didn't go to jail for attempted rape.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't as big of a deal in the 50s. I don't know.
You know, I never knew
That's
that spook
racist.
was a racial slur.
It is racist. We call it Spook Peckerwood.
Mama.
Make him eat those fucking 3D glasses, so.
Go! The keys are in the trunk. Say that again.
Meh.
I said the keys are in here. Oh. There you go. Hey, you.
Make like a tree and beat it.
Hey, who's with these? Thanks. Oh, here we go. It would have been funny if he had a pair of brass knuckles on him.
That'd be a cheap shot.
Shit. It's George. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Stop. Nah, Doc. You forgot. You said it wrong. Here's how you should have said it. Thunderstorm! Bring the form!
Why?
I had to.
But the Power Rangers didn't even exist.
Really? This song alone. Okay, I better let Caleb explain the song.
Yeah, if he ever gets back.
God, what the hell is he doing?
Oh, no.
Dude, who the really, Dick?
What's with these movies that always portray gingers with braces being assholes? That's the kind of person that you shove their heads into the toilets.
Yeah.
Damn it, George. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, that effect did not age well.
Excuse me.
Well, shit.
All right, so the story behind that song is that Caleb and I, we play Call of Duty Zombies, and the guitar strings are from a map or the loading screen to a map called Transit from Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Okay.
I'm back.
So, you just missed
just
it.
in time.
I was telling him about the Earth Angel song, about how every time we hear it, we think of Transit.
Yeah, love song for a dead man.
Here's a song by a gay guy.
Oh, wow. Hey, relax. You're not going to see him again.
What?
From the Family Guy episode where he punches
Yeah.
the chicken during the dance.
Oh.
I feel bad for Chuck Berry.
Getting his music ripped off.
Oh, no. He had to share the stage with Yoko once upon a time.
Yoko Ono.
Ugh. You know, him and John Lennon are just singing, and then, she's just making all those fucking noises.
Actually, yes. And I'm going to have you as my vice president. Dude, the girlfriend is right there. Trying to be good. Man. Well, listen to this. Love that. So this is where they got the idea of rock and roll for the 80s.
I guess so.
Thanks, Marty. Yeah, the way I see it, this is him venting, since he couldn't get the music for his school back then, or in the past, which was the future for here. Time travel, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Like, where do I even begin with this?
Well, you could start with that prequel trilogy meme.
Oh.
That has George Lucas's face over Marty.
Yeah. Or John Carpenter with The Thing.
Yeah.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are going to love it.
But your kids are going to love it.
That line alone just says so much about how every generation changes in its own way.
Yeah.
I forget what there was one. I forget what it was. It said, I forget what it was about, but it was something like really shitty. But it said, hey, guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are going to hate it too. I think it might have actually been the sequel trilogy. I don't know.
I mean, it would fit.
Or was it Rings of Power?
Could have been that too.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know.
And to think, right now, at this very moment, future Marty's right there. Right there. You can see him in the doorway with Biff.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You remember that one time travel episode in Family Guy where they go back to the pilot?
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
That was a clusterfuck of an episode.
Wait a minute. That's it. I am so not going easy on him.
Wait. Why are they just standing there? I think we're having one of our cutaway gags.
Oh, they set up a fucking cutaway. God, is that what we used to do back then?
Damn.
Remember the time I was supposed to win that boat?
Or that one time you went to go see Philadelphia?
They just that's just funny just seeing them just stand there not doing anything.
Right? Hey, Peter, it's 7 o'clock and you still got your pants on. What's the occasion?
No, what's the matter?
Hey, look, it's Carter.
What, wearing a life preserver?
Sure.
Yep. I can't wait to wear this when I go to the convention.
Hey, you'll be flying.
Boy, oh boy, when we get to the future segment of part 2, we're just going to start bitching about why those don't exist. And I'm not just talking about hoverboards or Pepsi Perfect. I mean, I could very well be talking about fucking the self-lacing shoes with the Velcros.
Yeah. Power lace is all right. Yeah.
Is there anything else you could think of that would fit the whole, you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are going to love it?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
Nothing in music for me. At least nothing I can think of. New Coke?
I mean,
Fuck.
yeah,
right.
Oh,
Nobody liked New Coke, apparently.
Well, I never even tasted it before.
Yeah.
That's because it was discontinued because it was so hated by everyone because it was just Coke trying to be more like, well, Pepsi.
Yeah, but they brought
funny
it
if
back.
they brought it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
temporarily.
classic.
Oh, shit.
Well, crap. Guess we should have seen that one coming.
I got it.
Hey, Marty, wouldn't they kill you to move the branch?
Maybe. You know, lightning and everything.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, kind of reminds me of that X-Files episode with the lightning.
Yeah, except there was a douchebag controlling it instead of the weather itself.
Yeah, but he was standing on the roof of the arcade when he smitten down Jack Black.
It's true. You know what's really funny, though? That same kid would go on to be one of the villains in Avatar. Not the last Airbender.
I know which one you're talking about. James Cameron.
Go. What?
No, Michael, I have to tell you something about your future.
Yeah.
Yogesh.
This whole sequence is heavy.
Yeah.
Dodoc.
Shit.
Well, shit.
The hood. Yeah, the hood slide. I like that.
Classic.
Dukes. They'd be proud, Marty. They'd be proud.
Shit. 3 minutes and counting.
Oh, it's good that there's no other cars passing by, huh?
Yep.
Right? It's almost like they blocked off the streets in real life.
Oh.
But they couldn't have, because they're on a set in Universal.
That too.
Magic.
It just says start here.
Bluebird Motel.
Bluebird.
I was thinking of something else.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Okay.
God damn it, Doc. Why did you tear up that letter? Hello?
Just make sure you don't see yourself, because then you're going to cause issues.
Fluxing. Running. The engine breaks down. Cliche.
Hey, I got one for you. Ready?
What?
It's the Carter mentions a cliche.
There you go.
And to think, we got 2 more movies of this shit.
That's true.
Oh!
Nice catch.
Yeah. Up. Oh,
tension's rising. Damn it.
Yep. And the symbolism. There has to be a strong ass cable.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
There we go.
Come on, please.
It's got one strong upper arm, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I just arrived.
Okay. Sorry.
What the hell was that?
My dad on the phone.
Oh. Okay. That was weird.
Oh my god. Dude, don't you just fucking hate that? When you try to plug something in but it's not long enough.
I'm sure you've heard that from her a few times.
Uh-oh.
It's actually nerve-wracking how intense this scene is.
Dude, thank God he was wearing gloves. Otherwise, his hands would have been sliced to hell.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
Doc.
Such a close call.
A little too close.
And to think, we're about to see another Marty come back running.
You know what's weird though? I like how some conspiracy theorists think that Back to the Future predicted 9/11.
You like that?
Or I think it's interesting.
Well, yeah, because you got the 9 on the left and then the 2 streaks being the 11. Yeah.
Yep. And Twin Pines Mall now Lone Pine Mall.
Yeah, it's
and
interesting.
Terrorists.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, here he comes! Here he comes!
Back in the car, Caleb.
There's Marty running.
The typecast man himself, Buck Flower.
Oh shit!
Does he never not play a homeless guy?
Does he really not have any front teeth?
I'm pretty sure he does. Or did. I mean, he's dead.
Oh. Shit.
He's been dead for years, though.
Still sad. I don't know. You know, it's like time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Everything goes away unless you're Wolverine and you just live a really, 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 really long time. As long as you don't get chest fucked by a tree.
Yeah.
Libyans.
Son of a blitch. No, you can't leave the goddamn time machine right there. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm seeing. Didn't this just happen?
It's like watching them. It's like watching your own sex tape.
Huh. It's kind of funny.
Although
they crashed into
not nearly as awkward.
It appears those guys got outfoxed.
Aha, very funny.
Yeah.
What the hell is he doing? Sleeping with his eyes open?
Yeah, I guess.
Bulletproof vests.
Hey, it's the T-1000.
That's actually what it reminds me of.
Uh-huh.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
What the hell?
Still love that cameo.
One of the best.
Well, of all the Spider-Man movies, that's still my favorite.
I agree.
Fine, honey. Huh. And here's the last swig of Pepsi for this movie.
Until next time.
Yep. You will be converted.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I guess we've sort of answered the question, or some of us have. What's your favorite Back to the Future movie out of the three?
Actually,
Classic.
Oh, for me, it's a tie between the first and the second.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's not to say I don't like the third one. It's just it's always the last one.
Here's a supernatural
Yeah.
reference.
Oh, it sucks. No Asia.
Dude, how many Tuesdays did you have?
Little too many.
What a nightmare.
Love that song.
Uh-huh.
Which one? Heat of the Moment?
No.
Okay. I just figured I'd keep the supernatural joke going.
Ooh. Hey, wait a minute. What happened to Velma? What did you do to Velma?
What the hell is this? Breakfast.
Morning. Breakfast.
Yeah. Did. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, living in nicer conditions. It's good to see.
Ah.
Thank you, Marty.
Saying I was fat before?
Whoa, awkward. But you know what the funny thing is, though? Another reason why I still pick the first one is that it is like, even though the trilogy itself is great, this movie itself is a perfect one and done deal.
It's true.
Yeah. Of course.
Like, character arcs still get wrapped up nicely, no matter how you choose to go about it. The trilogy or just this one.
Yeah. You know, I heard a theory that George knew that Marty was in 55.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, hi, Marty.
But yeah, it's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
Kind of puts certain things into perspective for this.
Oh my god. Now that is just stupid.
Yeah, Darth Vader from the... You know what? Now that I think about it, one just have to wonder. When Star Wars came out in this universe, Darth Vader in some random dude's novel in California? George?
Right.
You know...
I miss the old Jenny.
Yeah. So I really like this idea where Marty gets everything he wants, though. But I'm fucking mad at Crispin Glover. He didn't he should have said Marty should have just gotten love and that's it, not a truck. Well, fuck you, dude. It's awesome.
I think that he earned it after everything he just went through.
Yeah.
Right.
So he doesn't have to skateboard anymore.
Hey, that wasn't Doc driving. It was some stunt guy in a wig.
Oh no.
Where?
Oh no. That other Family Guy joke.
Hey,
your daughter marries a black man.
Also,
that's not a big deal for me. Yeah, me either.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Also, so do you know the part of Mr. Fusion was actually I think it was either a food processor or a coffee grinder or something. And also,
I don't think I'm comfortable around you anymore.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Fusion is
Come on,
seen
Tanner.
in the first,
Finish it off,
this is
please.
in the first
What?
Alien.
don't think I'm comfortable around you anymore.
Oh,
I
I
forgot
just saw
the
the
rest.
cameraman.
Did you know that peanut butter was invented by a black man? Too late, Doc. I love this. All
Yep.
3 iterations. Or 2, technically. Boom.
Well then.
Well, see, I'd say that that this movie is a fundamental 80s piece. Or a fundamental piece of the 80s is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like when you say 80s, this is one of the first things that comes up for me.
Well, I find it interesting, like in a movie like this that was made in the 80s, it's about going back to the 50s, but then later on down the road, like say the 2010s, it was all about going back to the 80s.
Yeah.
So you'd think maybe with the 2020s, it'd be going back to the 90s. So it's like, why are we always trying to go back? Because we know those times were a lot better for a bunch of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say for sure about the 80s because obviously the 80s clearly fucking rocked. I mean, I'm sure there was some, kinks in it at some point. What decade didn't have kinks?
Right.
Really?
That being said, if you look at pop culture today,
right,
like particularly the 2010s and even parts of the 20s, we still keep going back to the 80s. We're going back to those older decades. I think it's because the 80s was. I tell this to my coworkers all the time because I'm always playing 80s music at work on the radio. That the 80s was the golden age of pop culture for the West.
Okay.
It was. I always say that because you had so many good things come out of it. Because my dad tells me that it was like a mix of things from. It took things from the 60s and the 70s. It took from previous decades and kind of gave us this 80s package. You had so many different, music styles coming and that were popularized the cinema,
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect. It's just I would love to be able to go back and kind of hop through through the decade and see all the good stuff, Because we're not there anymore.
No.
That sort of because they weren't obsessed with identity politics like it is today. I think that's one of the reasons why people keep going back to those older time periods because the identity politics wasn't so in your face. It was all about people having fun, having a good time, celebrating things.
Right.
I think that we've lost that so much. That's why we keep going back. That's not to say that there isn't anything good in our time period now. There is. That being said, I think I'd choose the 80s over it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's
for fucking sure.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. One of these feel-good movies that reminds you of a different time period. It kind of gets you into a certain mindset.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm listening to the end credits right now.
Right.
Just really good. I'm excited, though. We got 2 more movies of this.
Yep.
Right? Isn't that great?
Right?
Amblin Entertainment.
There's E.T.'s little ass. Good times. Good
yes, it was.
Let's see what's going on with the poll. 5 votes, all voting yes. That's what I like to see.
Damn straight.
I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Obviously, Back to the Future. Yay. No holds barred.
No.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Just watching, watching it. This movie, I love this movie. It's in my cinema list, my list of favorite movies.
It's in your cinema list.
my cinema list, and I'm glad. And I've been thinking to myself for a while. Damn it, we need to put Back to the Future on the projector, and damn it, we're finally doing it. About time. Sorry.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking to myself about that. But that thing you mentioned earlier about that thing you just mentioned about the 80s, about how cool it was at that time. A lot of things came out of the 80s. The fucking Los Angeles Olympics, the Miami Vice, fucking pop collars. I wouldn't say pop collars, but like we have the 80s. God damn it, man. God damn it. What a fucking decade the 80s was.
Well, obviously, it was popular enough that pop culture these days can't help but reference it every time. I mean,
right.
I point to Stranger Things the most because it kind of came in at a certain period where it was post Back to the Future 2015, and people were kind of starving for certain kinds of entertainment, and they went to capitalize on the 80s again. So we get Stranger Things. You have it reference Ghostbusters. You have it reference Halloween.
Right.
I know not everybody.
How about it? How about it?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean the original miniseries went back to the 50s. Then the new movies go back to the fucking the part 1 anyways goes back to the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
So.
Quick side note: I said this before off stream, but I'll say it here. For It Chapter 2 for the older Beverly, they should have got Amy Adams, because Amy Adams looks like an older version of the young actress who plays the young Beverly.
If you say so.
We'll put them side by side. You'll see what I mean.
All right.
Just take a look. I mean, if I was going purely off of looking alike, that's who I would have chosen. That's just me.
Okay.
Side note over. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm glad we finally. I'm glad that I finally got Back to the Future on the projector. It's fucking nostalgic. Originally, I was going to release it in July, but Danner had Danner's Joyful month, I think.
I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you so hard. You're calling it Danner's Joyful month.
Scratch
Joyful
that. Reverse.
month.
Joyful July. God
reversed
damn it.
what? Reverse what?
Scratch that. Reverse it.
There was nothing to reverse. You just simply fucked up.
Yeah,
Danner's Joyful month. Get the fuck out of here, damn it.
But anyway, I just can't believe that this movie is up there in pop culture with it's being referenced, parodied, and all that time, like it's being introduced to a new generation.
Question is that new generation liking it? Because if they're saying it's shitty, then someone's gonna get an ass whooping.
Well, then fuck them.
Count me in. I'm ready to crack some fucking skulls.
I know you are, but I think I'd rather have you just like cheer from the stands.
Yeah.
We don't need any excess ass whooping.
No.
But you know what? Here's a good question. I think this is something that maybe is on all of our minds. Are you going to be dressed up as Marty for the entirety of the streams? Or are you going to go to like 2015 Marty? You can try that out. Or are you going to just do standard Marty right there? Are you going to keep the attire on for these streams is my question.
I think I'm just going to do something a little different for part 2, except I don't have the jacket or the hat, but I do have a leather jacket.
Oh, maybe you should just keep the jumpsuit you got on right now.
Yeah, I think I might as well do that.
Indeed.
I might as well do that.
And hopefully next time I'll have the proper hat on.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
Okay, then.
But is anything coming up? Like is the dumpster opening up? Is there?
No. This is
no,
your
because-
time.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, well, join us next time for when we do. Sorry, I can't even speak properly. Well, join us next time when we team up with Doc and Marty again as we go to the future again.
No, this time we just are simply going to the future, which is our past. But to them, it's the future, and then they go back to their past, which is then altered, and then look, a butterfly.
Oh.
Butterfly effect.
Yep. Yeah. Join us
Don't
next
think
time
about
when
it. It'll hurt.
Yeah.
Too late.
God. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, well, join us next time for Magic Projector when we go back again. When we join Doc and Marty again. This time we're going back to the future, part 2. And then after that, we wrap it up with Back to the Future Part 3, unless something pops up. Unless,
It's not happening. It's not happening.
We have to finish the trilogy.
Yes, we have to.
We're in it for the long haul. Next 2 streams have to be Back to the Future. We can always do if something were to come up that would warrant a War and Pop Culture, episode. We can always do it the day after.
Yep.
Right.
But until then, we can stay tuned for the projector, and it's all quiet on the front. But before we head off, a very special shout out to Backtrack Cinema, Sergeant Shitty Pickle, or Sergeant City Pickle, Shady Pickle.
No, it's shitty.
Yeah, Sergeant Shitty Pickle, and dropping by in the chat. And thank you to our Patreon supporters. Their names will appear in the end. And stay tuned for the end credits. And my fellow investigators, remember, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. And the entertainment is out there.
Caleb, where the hell have you been? We've been so worried about you.
It doesn't matter. What's important is I'm ready to take on the Overlord. And just as important, I know how we're going to travel through time safely.
Whoa. What the fuck happened to him? Looks like he went through hell and made the devil his bitch.
You're the one Richtofen spoke of? The one who lost his friends to the Overlord?
Yeah, that's me.
Caleb, where did you go? What did you do? And what do you mean you know how we can travel through time safely?
Well, you could say I got some upgrades, Richtofen. As for the time travel, let me show you.
What the hell? An old police box?
What is this?
My friend, the Doctor. He was what is called a Time Lord. His race had mastered time travel. This police box is called a TARDIS. It's an anagram for time and relative dimension in space. For simplicity's sake, it's a time machine. It took me a while to get it up and running again, but I had to. Ever since they... I couldn't leave what was left of his legacy on some god-forsaken planet at the ass end of space. It's all thanks to the Shadow Man for teleporting it here. Anyways, what matters now is that we have the means to travel through time and get what we need. So let's get to it. We shouldn't be gone long. Samantha, you said Sleepy Joe had this 115 shard on him, right? Any idea where?
Well, according to my intel, Sleepy Joe kept a hook with him at all times. Supposedly, the shard is inside a small compartment in the hook's hilt. So, get the hook, get the shard. Just be careful, boys. Sleepy Joe may have appeared to be a decrepit old man, but he managed to harness the power of element 115 to create his own supernatural family. Something like that takes great power.
I wouldn't worry. Things are different now, and Sleepy Joe won't know what's coming. He'll be too focused on trying to rope Carter into his twisted, fucked up family. We'll be fine.
What the fuck?
What strange sorcery is this?
It's Time Lord technology, bigger on the inside. Now, gentlemen, hold on. The time travel can be a little rough.
Be safe, my friends. We're all counting on you. And good luck, Van Clutter. I pray your newfound fury does not consume you completely, like it once did me.
Carter,
Yes?
Carter?
Who is that? Who is that? Caleb, is that you? Or is it Dana?
Carter, I came for you.
Do I know you?
No. But you doubted me.
I'm sorry, you creepy looking fuck. I have a birthday stream I need to get to. It's got cotton candy, rides, and all sorts of amazing stuff. Oh, and balloons. We can't forget about balloons.
No need to leave yet. Your birthday presents and your state-appointed clown will still be there when I'm through.
But I'll be late, damn it. I don't want to miss the pin the tail on the furry. It's a personal favorite.
You were not content with my love letters and taxpayer-funded Disney World vacations. So I was obliged to come. Be my chocolate chip. Be my chocolate chip.
Hey, Bub, why don't you take your chocolate chip family back to hell where you belong?
Huh? What the fuck? Who are you guys?
Holy shit, is that the TARDIS?
Call me the ghost of Christmas future. Come back to haunt your perverted sorry ass.
Listen, Corn Pop, I'm trying to rope this big burly man into my special family. So why don't you threaten someone who isn't busy or very powerful? Help me, Mommy. He cut off my favorite hook hand.
Holy fucking shit!
Well, shit, that'll work.
Oh, ow. Please don't kill me. There's still so much more for me to do.
Should we put him out of his misery? It seems cruel to leave someone in such a horrid state.
No. One of the rules of time travel is to not change the past, and I've already broken it. As much as I want to end this pathetic, shitty fucking predator, it's not his time yet. He's got a worse fate coming his way. Let him suffer. Let's go. We got what we came for.
Whoa, hold on a sec. Who the hell are you guys?
Don't worry about it, Carter. Just get home to your friends. And let this piece of crap lay there. He'll be back. Oh, and have a great birthday stream.
My little Speedo wearing furry chocolate chip. Can you give a handsome old man a hand?
Go to hell, you creepy prick.
I'm Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
I'm Special Agent Carter Sauce.
Special Agent Dr. Richtofen. And until next time, fellow investigators, remember.
The entertainment.
The entertainment.
The entertainment is out there.